So this is how you replace the front noodle. First thing, if the cable is wrapped around the side here, just kind of get that cable free. You'll see there's a little cable end here. Now you can just take a pair of pliers. I've got a fancy pair of bike pliers here, but any pair of pliers will do. And what you want to do is just kind of squeeze that crimp, and you can pull with your hand and just kind of squeeze and open this thing up, and it should pull right off like that. The next thing is you take your 5mm Allen key that came with the bike, or any 5mm Allen key that you've got at your house, and you can undo this front anchor bolt. Once that starts loosening up enough there, you take off this boot, and then you take out this noodle from the holder, and this whole noodle can slide off. Now you take your new noodle and you go right back in the direction you came. Feed that cable through the noodle. Put the noodle back in the holder. Make sure it's seated properly there. Put the boot back on the cable. That's there to protect the end of the noodle. If your noodles come unseated, just get it seated properly again. And then you're going to thread the cable through the other end of the brake arm, just like that. Make sure that it's inside this little washer. And now you squeeze the brake all the way together. You want to give a little bit of space there. Just a little bit of space so that maybe there's about 1mm of space on each pad. Once you're to about 1mm of space, go ahead and tighten this down. Get that anchor bolt nice and tight. And you should be able to just barely get that noodle out of the cage. That's how you know you've got a good distance set. And then you take the new cable crimp and put that on the end of the cable. And take your pliers, give it a nice squeeze so that it's secured there. And then you can either leave this cable hanging out like that, or if you want to kind of tuck it in just for looks, you can tuck it in around the back like that, and you're all set.